participants in this opening of this agriculture cooperative, wherein knowledge and learnings and innovations and trade expo. And in behalf of our office, the Cooperative Development Authority, and of course our chairman Orlando R. Manera, we'd like to take this opportunity to express our deepest appreciation for all this, for the agriculture and farmers cooperatives who are here present to this activity, as well as to the organizers, and of course the most important is the mga guests natin na darating later on. I would like to thank to the organizers for inviting us in these activities, and I bid you a hearty welcome to the AgriCoop, to our participants. Thank you very much.
And we hope, and I hope, that having gone through some of this data, we'd be in a better position to determine how well we can move forward. So please stay on until day 4, and it's all for the sake of our sector. And it's all, as I said, just to reiterate, all geared towards realizing food security and job generation. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikinig.
Sir Joel po. Please, meron pa tayo.
So we have to broaden our mind, open our hearts, and we partner with big business. Cooperatives must partner with big business because, of course, we have to be sure that that partnership is a win-win partnership.
It is our mandate now to require all cooperatives to have a business continuity plan. That's part of our mandate now.
You know, remember when we conducted our forum like this, I will ask them, from the savings and credit co-op sector, raise your right hands. Almost everybody, 98%. The agri-co-ops, raise your right hands. Maybe 1 or 2. 1. Because they cannot afford to send participants to places like this. Sino ba dito mga agri-co-ops na mayroong 10 million, 15 million, 20 million assets makapunta dito at saka magbayan? Wala. Pero agri-based co-ops with strong savings and credit like Kama, mayroon? 3 minutes. 3 co-ops daw.
In your case, sa mga kooperatiba, meron din kayong mga ina-undertake na mga policy initiatives ninyo to better the situation where we are now. And the contention of the department is, if we were to continue this, then we have to take the lead.
Na farm. So kinabahan mo ako, parang gusto ko nang umuro. Sinabi nila na nahihirapan silang mag-transfer. Baka po yun yung kailangan namin gabay sa kooperatiba. Kasi magtataya po kami, parang isang tulog lang ng member sa akin, magkakamali ako, pataya ko. Kasi yun o, parang gusto namin pumunta, pero kung merong mga agencies of governments na magiging handa, yun po ang pipigil sa mga malalaking po para yung challenge siguro yun po yung gusto namin.
As part of your role in purchasing your properties, do your due diligence. Yan ang advice ko. Due diligence, check ano yung status ng property, malinis ba, mayroon bang naka-mortgage ba yung mga binibili nyo, anong classification, baka mamaya timberland niya, military reserve niya. So you really have to do the due diligence. I-check nyo kung malinis yung titulo bago kayo maglabas ng pera for purchasing that property. By then kasi pag hindi kayo nag-due diligence at maganda yung property, mura yung property, binili nyo agad without checking ano yung background ng property, baka you will be end up buying forest land na classification. Although walang forest, pero ang classification niya sa ating batas ay forest land pa rin, hindi po mako-convert yan into private land.
Program interventions namin, capacity building at the national level. No? Yung members namin sa Philippines, yung pakisama, at lately nag-apply yung AgriCoops KITE at tutulungan namin yung members namin, yung national federations for enhancing their capacities to provide services to their members.
This particular subsector, the consumers, marketing, and producers, recorded a relatively higher return on assets.
So, with that, maraming salamat po, Chair Gary at Sir Joels.
Well, para sa PCC kasi, ang twin aspiration namin is to integrate at saka to unify. And I think applicable ito lalong-lalo na sa ating mga agri-co-ops. In the spirit of integration and unification, magkatulungan talaga yung mga kooperatiba. Matulungan yung mga maliliit, lalong-lalo na sa hanay ng mga agri-co-ops, matulungan ng mga malalaking federation, mga malalaking primary co-ops, maybe in terms of funding, no? Para yung mga potential nila ay mas ma-realize nitong mga agri-co-ops, because I myself saw na may potential talaga yung mga agri-co-ops. Wala nga lang siguro silang pondo para ma-realize yung kanilang potential. Pinakamalaking aspiration, twin aspiration ng Philippine Cooperative Center ay ma-realize natin yung matagal na nating inaasam-asam, yung twin aspiration na integration and unification.
One CISP is a composite cooperative insurance, no? Which means life and non-life. We cater to the life and non-life requirements of all the members of cooperatives. No? That is the basic intention, the objective of our company, of our organization. Our organization, One Cooperative Insurance System of the Philippines, is in full support in all the activities, particularly the providing of support in terms of insurance.
Hello, good morning! So today is our second day for our AgriCoops KITE. And now, we will be tackling a more deeper topic para po sa atin, para marami po tayong mga matutunan.
Our approach is facilitative. We don't implement directly. We try to build capacity and improve the governance and take a market systems approach. Let the market do the work, the skills and the talent and commitment of the people who are already here. So that's building collaboration, promoting innovation, and trying to implement as effectively as possible to keep farmers improving.
no? Nabuo po siya noong 2001 at ang kanyang pangunahing trabaho ay nung tinatawag na steward o yung i-manage yung endowment fund to empower the poor. Bandang 2011, nag-shift po ang PEF ng kanyang strategy patungo sa social enterprises. No? Ang tingin ng PEF, nung nag-shift siya noong 2011, makakatulong siya ng masigit sa poverty alleviation sa pamamagitan ng mga social enterprises. No? Yun, sabi niya, kanyang sinabi ay tulungan yung mga mahihirap na makamit yung mas mabuting buhay at saka sustainable economic conditions. No?
What are those best practices? If you talk about best practices for your implementation of your value chain, talk about your innovations. Marami kasi tayong standards with regard to value chain. But now, let's talk about your innovation na wala po sa ibang kooperatiba or ibang organization.
In our case, in-envision namin na kailangan ang mga miyembro merong nag-ooperate sila ng mga maliliit na tindahan, nag-ooperate sila ng mga meat shops. So, we are deliberate in doing this. Ibig sabihin, talagang hinahanapan namin ng kapamaraanan kung paano i-establish, paano gagawin yun. To the point na nakikita namin that this will create demand for the products na meron ng kooperatiba.
Dahil ang pangalan po namin ay merong sustainable development, para mas madali namin matandaan ano ba yung aming focus, ito po yung ginawa naming advocacy. Nakatutok po lahat ng mga programa, services ng FPSDC doon sa 4 na P's: People, Planet, Prosperity, and Peace. And we already developed tools to measure kung talaga bang yung mga ginagawa namin ay tumutugon dito sa 4 na P's na ito.
However, isa situation nagkaroon kayo ng lalo na sa report.
There are actually products, yung mga multivitamins, yung mga food supplements in the Visayas as well as in Mindanao, and they are being advertised as medicines, although there are waivers after the commercials are being played on radio that there is therapeutic effect. But still, they are using FDA approved as a license for promoting those products as medicines. Do you have the power to call or the attention of this companies promoting this kind of products, or how did you monitor this companies?
So for any violations that you find, you can email it to us. Ito po yung mga addresses nandyan. Lalo na sa report at saka sa CFRR. Doon nyo po ipadala diretso. Give us the details where you found it or kailan nyo narinig sa radyo anong istasyon, anong region po kayo. So, our regional, our regulatory enforcement unit, yun po yung may police power kasi we will report it to them and also mag-report to violation kami sa legal. So, yun po yung magiging proseso no? Report.
Ang Innovate po ay isang technology provider ng AgriCoops KITE na nagkaroon po kami ng MOA last year. That's why we are here, because of AgriCoops. Thank you, Congressman Chris Paez.
Sa Philrice, very thankful po kami kasi nakakuha na po kami ng grant itong co-op na ito sa nasa DE po siya. So, ang ano din po dito, yun nga po, baka pwede pong makakuha pa kami ng additional grant kasi nga po ang kinikiter namin is buong Bayambang. We have a
Ma'am, okay lang sa'yo, okay na po yung tanong. Kasi yung detalye yun na hindi na kailangan i-detalye po. So ang tanong po ay kung okay ba na makaabit kayo ng
pa ng ibang grant para sa inyo. Kasi ang nabil lang po ng grant ng taga-mga Bolsigor Cooperative is yung harvester at saka dryer.
Ayun, maganda naging recipient na kayo. Ibig sabihin, na-evaluate na kayo at pumasa na kayo sa mga requirements. Hindi po mahirap yon na kumpletuhin yung ibang pangangailangan nyo pa.
Okay, thank you po.
Sa ACDI, as the largest cooperative in the Philippines, we will make sure that we are everyone's partner in ensuring food security, employment, and development of the agriculture sector in the Philippines.
CITE being the biggest cooperative insurance and one of the only two cooperative insurance in the country, we are more interested on serving especially for the co-op members, and kasama na doon yung mga agri-cooperatives natin. But as of now, we cover only life under properties. And as to crop insurance, we are working with other agencies including the PCIC, including other agencies. Even we are part of the technical working group na para makakraft tayo ng magandang crop insurance specifically for all our farmers. For all the co-ops all over the country, to those who are partners of Climbs, maraming salamat po sa trust ninyo ni Climbs. And to those not yet with us, we are very interested to be a partner to you. And at the same time, we have products that can serve all your needs, from your livelihood, from your life, and also with your properties. And the advantage for us is that we offer you ownership, not just purely client. So maging owner kayo ni Climbs.
Actually, ang SIDC, pwede namin i-claim na ang SIDC ang largest agri-based cooperative dito sa Pilipinas. Actually, ang main business mismo na agricultural business ng SIDC ay meron siyang contract growing o yung tawag namin sa Batangas, paiwi. So, nag-start ito ng 1979, yung paiwi. At after some years, 1987, dahil nakita yung pangailangan ng contract growing o ng paiwi doon sa kanyang pakain, nagtayo na rin ng kanyang sariling feed mill ang SIDC noong 1987. Nanawagan kami bilang lalo na dito sa bahagi ng SIDC bilang isa sa mga masabi namin na largest agri-based cooperative na doblehin po natin ang effort ang ating mga ginagawang programa para ito pong sektor natin ay patuloy na umunlad, patuloy na makadevelop ng mga bagong teknolohiya upang sa ganun ay maitaguyod natin ang agricultural sector.
I'd like to emphasize, DOLE does not create the job. We facilitate to make sure that each job seeker may paglagyan siya. And this is where private industries or co-ops like you would be the main player in helping us achieve creating jobs.
Ilang days po ba bago mag-isabot po yung time and motion study na makandak po sa isang organizations or sa isang company?
Time and motion, kung walang response, kasi I cannot find, it's more on an outside provider na nakikita kung makakagawa. Kasi dapat talaga third party ang magsabi. Kasi kung kayo yan, iisipin ng worker, o tignan mo, minamaximize tayo. Ngayon, yung talagang sa regional wage, kasi kaya nga nag-tripartite. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon tayo ng kasunduan, kahit piso, 2 piso yan. At pag yan ay nadyaryo na, effective po siya.
Ang question na gustong sagutin is financing alone enough for farmers and agri-cooperatives. Ang sagot ko, no. Sana all. You should remember that needs and aspirations. Ano ang needs ng ating mga miyembro? Sana murang pautang. Murang pautang. Kung murang pautang, hindi mataas ang dividend. Kasi kung mataas ang dividend, baka ang mga kapitalista magdadala ng 2 million share capital without even borrowing. Kaya balik tayo. Needs and aspirations of the members. That is the reason why we organize co-op.
Meron bang pagtitiyak na sa mga kooperatiba ay mag-invest din dito sa larangan ito? Kasi usually, ibibigay na lang po ba natin ito sa think tank? Let's say NGO. Do we partners with the NGO? Do we partners with the national government agency? Or yung mismong kooperatiba, siguro maaaring may tulong ng private sector din, pero yung mismong kooperatiba po ba, lalo na yung mga mayayamang kooperatiba, will invest sa research.
But if you look at the agri-co-ops, talagang these are the multi-purpose co-ops. And the range of activities is from education and training, research, credit, insurance, yung education, training, extension, the credit, the insurance, and even the social welfare, the supply and marketing. So, parang if you look at the, for example, AgriCoop Philippines, which is one of the agri-co-ops ngayon. Sa dami ng gagawin just to make agricultural cooperatives viable, pipiliin niya kung saan siya papasok.
So we have now reached the end of our program for this day.
Tingin ko malaki ang impact for the reason na ito yung first time na gumawa tayo ng isang summit, an expo, trade fair at the same time, na agri-co-op talaga at saka mobilized by different organizations at saka very high ang spirit sa mga participants.
First thing, I'm interested really to attend this Agri-Summit because Paglaom is engaged also with agricultural development program. That is why we will be more on the focus on the farmers and fisher folks because it is always said that farmers and fisher folks are the depressed or the marginalized sector. Kaya nga sa Paglaom, aside from being also aggressive on the savings and credit, we really wanted that Paglaom will be remembered on the specialization on agri and agri-development program. So itong summit ito maganda talagang kasi napag-usapan ang mga best practices.
Kami ay tuwang-tuwa lalo sa amin sa Barangay Cooperatives. Nais namin talaga makatulong sa sektor sa agriculture sector kaya kami ay sumali rito at kailangan talaga suportahan ng mga kooperatiba ang ating agri. Sapagkat number one, para magkaroon tayo na sinasabi nating security ng ating mga pagkain. Kung kaya nga ako'y nagagalak sapagkat alam ko ito may bahagi ko sa aming kooperatiba bilang chairman ng Barangay Coop.
we need to address two challenges. One, the limited diversification na masyado tayong traditional. Dapat you diversify more towards high value crops. That's one. Number two, yung low productivity. Dalawa ang palagi nilang nasa site, even mga researchers and all that. Because that's what we are, no? And that is the reason why that we are always lagging behind in comparison to the other neighboring ASEAN countries. No? So two challenges in fact.
Ang konteksto ng agroecology ay nagsasaka tayo, nagpo-produce tayo ng pagkain. Pero hindi natin sinasakripisyo yung kapakanan ng ating kalikasan. Lalo ngayon, ang dami ng sirang ilog, ang dami ng sirang lupa, no? At ito yung dulo. Kasi meron mga nagsusulong permaculture, integrated farming, merong natural farming. Iba-iba, walang isang platform na ngayon, doon sa practice mo, kung anong tawag mo doon, okay na. Pero nagkakasundo sana bilang isang kooperatiba, may mga transition tayo sa Pilipinas. Kung gusto natin ng agricultural revolution at iposisyon natin ang Pilipinas bilang isa sa pangunahing food-producing countries in the future.
For the Food and Drug Administration to facilitate the processing of registration and siguro provide a special window for the in processing the cooperative applications.
sa ating Co-op Month Celebration 2019, no, bilang mga cooperators, no, sa iba't ibang mga primarya at sekundarya, naway tingnan natin, no, kung tayo talaga ay para sa mahirap, no, na kung saan diyan tinatag, no, ang Rochdale Pioneers talaga natin, ano, sinimulan para sa mga mahirap. Huwag nating kalimutan ang agri-sector, no, sapagkat nariyan ang 75% ng mahihirap. Sila nagpapakain sa atin, no? Kaya nakakahiya na tayo naglalakihang mga primarya na hindi tayo tumutugon sa issue ng kahirapan. At naniniwala tayo, the best sector to address the agri-sector is the co-op sector, because our principles and practices are really geared to promote social justice, self-help, and solidarity.
Ang APA ay nagbibigay tulong sa pamagitan ng pag-capacitate ng mga farmers organizations at cooperatives para maiangat yung negosyo ng bawat kooperatiba. So ang APA ay isa sa mga conveners dito sa event na to, sa National Agriculture Cooperatives Knowledge and Learning, Innovation and Trade Expo. So dahil ang APA is a regional network, we can facilitate learning not only in the Philippines but within ASEAN countries and Pacific countries. Dahil aktibo tayo sa ASEAN. In fact, isa sa mga event na regularly nag-support ang APA is yung ASEAN Cooperative Business Forum na nagaganap yan every year. 2017, it was held here in the Philippines. Then later it was again in the Philippines in 2018. And this year in Thailand. So next year, I think it will be in Brunei. So that event facilitates knowledge and learning to learn best practices of cooperatives, not only within the Philippines, but also in other countries. I think it's very opportune time na magkaisa tayo ang kooperatiba as we are celebrating the Cooperative Month for this year, in the month of October. Ito ay hango sa tema natin na galing sa co-op, galing ng co-op. At mahalaga po na ipagpakita natin yung pagkakaisa sa pamagitan ng kooperatiba. At inaanyahan ko po ang lahat na suportahan yung mga produkto ng ating mga farmers through their cooperatives and farmers associations. Sa pamagitan po niyan, magkakaroon tayo ng sapat na pagkain sa ating kainan at matulungan po at mabigyan ng trabaho yung ating mga magsasaka.